Scopper Gaban. Scopper Gaban. The left-hand man of Gold Roger. He used 2 axes. That's how he ran around, cutting people down with axes. Cracking a smile and running around, cutting people down like that. Hunting animals like that who, were trying to hunt his dick because he's a pirate. Cutting down, Marines who, found his dick, too much. He says, no dick finding here unless you're, trying to be a female and, he cost it. But he, he's of the Gold Roger Pirates, right? So he's seen the whole journey with Gold Roger. Not the whole journey, because he wasn't the first member, as, Silver's Rayleigh was his, first crewmate. But, Scopper is, the left-hand man of Gold Roger. He knew Gold Roger pretty damn well. And he fought on that day. Whitebeard and Gold Roger found each other. The Whitebeard pirates. He was going to fight against Odin. He was ready to fight against Odin. So I know this guy wasn't weak. He also, and this is known from the manga, he's a Conqueror's user. He's known to have Conquer Hockey. I would never say he's on par with Rayleigh, but he could, give him a good showing. I would never do that. But Scopper Gaban back then was one of those guys. He was at God Valley with Gold Roger. He went with Gold Roger on his adventure to find the One Piece. He found it. He saw it. And then he became a gatekeeper, of the knowledge they found and shit, just like Rayleigh. But Scopper does other things these days, but always remembering who Gold Roger was and how he had fun, on that adventure, becoming, a pirate, well known, and he sometimes misses his captain, but then he sees the future and he's like, that's why I'm still here, so I can help them out, but before that, he was young and powerful. He could have rivaled the likes of, he could have fought against Sengoku a little bit. He could have fought against Golden Lion Shika here and there. Some of the weaker powerhouses that were top tiers, but not Whitebeard or any of them. He would have been ruled by them. But he was still, powerful. So let me show you what he does. 96 for his strength, 96 for his speed, and a 97 for his durability. 96 for his endurance, and 91 for his intelligence. 93 for his experience, and a 96 for his close skills. 94 for his range skills. 89 for his recoup, and a 94 for his hack. So overall power score of a 94.2 for Scopper Gaban during his prime. Be cool, call in the corner.